Once again, we join you from the NAFB convention, Kansas City, Missouri. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer. Talking to Brad Tolbert. Good to see you, Brad.
Nice to see you,
You
Mark.
were just through our part of the country.
Yeah, it was. You know, I tell you what, South Dakota was a great time this year and a lot of pheasants.
All right.
What really excited me,
Go ahead.
there's a lot of good farms up there.
Okay, you went through the Chamberlain area
Exactly.
and traveled across our great state. You saw some great farms.
I did. You know, and what the cool thing was, I saw some green tractors there.
Green seems to be a popular color for the tractor guys around our country. Now, we do have some of the other colors too, but there's a lot of green out there. Let's talk about what we'll call the six family, the 6 series tractors with John Deere.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited about the new 6 family of tractors. We have 3 different spec levels, so when we think about that really premium tractor that you want, and think about the new cab on our new 6Rs, it's 20% larger than the previous model. So when you think about 20% larger, that's a real change. We've also added a lot of new technology with that cab, so you can take all the things like Auto Track, Swath Control Pro, and the activities that we have that our ISG group provides that really provide value to the customers. We can do that. We also have added horsepower to that, so our 6Rs go from 105 engine horsepower all the way to 210 engine horsepower. And you think there's a lot of different applications that customers use. They're from rolling up big round bales to pulling a planter to maybe do some tillage work.
Brad, I want to talk about something. You guys have added, counting them up, somewhere in that neighborhood of 18 new models in the past couple of years have been added. That's
exactly. That's the real new value we think about. So we got the 6R model. We have the 6Ms that are new with a new 170 horsepower mid-spec tractor. Now that's perfect. That's a guy that says, maybe I don't get excited about all the technology, but I still need all the functionality to do all the applications I have. And then we have our 6Ds, which are that value spec tractor. That doesn't mean any less quality. That doesn't mean any less capability. It just means that I have a value spec tractor. Won't have all the bells and whistles, but it'll still do all the jobs that the customer needs.
Talk about the models. You've been talking about the different applications, horsepower, range, and so on. Something before we wrap up this interview, let's talk about a specific part of the tractor. I think you've got something for us on the transmission.
Absolutely. One of the things we're most excited about this year on the new 6R tractors is the new direct drive transmission. Now that's a dual clutch design transmission. So it has auto clutch functionality, which means if I'm looking at it and I come up to a stop sign and I'm pulling something behind me, I just step on the brake, tractor comes to a stop. My turn to go, I let off the brake and I take off. I can run that transmission manually. I can step up and down through 24 different gears in 3 ranges, or I can move over to an efficiency mode or an auto mode that allows the tractor engine to match with the transmission to achieve the speed and functionality that I want out of that tractor.
Okay. Before we wrap up, Brad, when you traveled through South Dakota, did you happen to see some round bales?
I saw a few.
There's a few there.
Yeah, there's a few there.
What do we have for the guys that want to put, that want to use loaders on these tractors?
I tell you what, when you pair our H-Series loader lineup with either our 6D, 6M, or 6R, you have a truly efficient tractor loader combination. But one of the cool things that we're offering, it's called the return to position. It gets you electronic self-leveling. So we have mechanical self-leveling, but now we have electronic self-leveling. And what cool thing that does for us is, there's a lot of 5x6 round bales all across South Dakota that I saw, and I can set the loader height to come down and always stab that bale in the middle. And if I want to stack it up on a trailer and move it over where my cows are, and there were a lot of bales, I can set the upper and lower limits so that I want that loader to go. And every time, once I just click it over, the loader's going to come to that spot. We'll pick the bale up, I hit it again, and it'll take it to the next spot. And we take an average operator with this automated loader height, and we make him an exceptional operator because that height is the same every time. It's repeatable, and when we talk about loader applications, it's just a lot of repetition.
Easing things a bit, making life easier, but also being more efficient. Efficiency in this day and age, in farming especially, equates to money. Thank you so much, Brad, for talking with us.
Really appreciate you guys stopping by.
Come back to South Dakota, and next time, don't shoot quite so many birds. Our population got hammered a little bit by you. He's a good shot. Brad Tolbert with John Deere. I'm Mark Tassler.